Hey y'all, Skidwax here. In today's video, we're covering World of Warships Legends on console, and we're going all the way from the bottom all the way to the top. It's the 4th season in a row of one-on-one action, and I can't wait to get the rounds in the air and the torps in the water. But before we get into the action, here's the quick and dirty on the ship we use and the commanders we put on it. This time round, we're doing it different. In the seasons past, we've been using tech tree ships with basic commanders, but not this time. Every good wine needs a real good cheese. We got the Weimar, and we're putting Azerlane's Admiral Hipper at the helm. For ranked duels, we had to refit our commander build, from specific min-maxing of skills to a wider, less focused skill set. However, we only widened it to focus on 3 specific skills and took on some helpful one-offs. As a quick disclaimer, remember, this isn't the only way to set up and play a cruiser in this season. This is just a winning strategy that has worked for me and will hopefully provide some insights and considerations for your own gameplay. The first 2 things we focused on was survivability and maneuverability. Combined, these 2 traits promote damage prevention. The ability to dodge and vary speed will be key, and when we don't quite get out of the way of the inbound shot, the damage will be mitigated, and we'll have a larger health pool to draw from. The other skill we focused on was accuracy. In seasons 21 to 23, we ditched the accuracy skills and boosted the fire rate. But these are tier 6 battleships and cruisers that we're facing, and we can't afford to miss that shot when the enemy gives us the opportunity to put them away. And with that said, that's why we selected Admiral Hipper over the rest of the great commanders out there. Her base trait Firewall gives us a 9% fire damage prevention. Her skill 1 set to Ingenious helps to protect the turrets and modules, and the free twist and track is a nice side effect. Skill 3 is set to Vice Defense, and it gives us a hefty 15% incoming damage reduction, and we paired all of that with William Sims for the health boost of an extra 2,280 extra hit points. Aside from having all the damage mitigation and health bonuses, this will also help us get into our enemy's head when they land the shot and see our health bar reduced significantly less than the last cruiser they hit, and hopefully helps to ratchet up the pressure and lead them to make bad choices that we can capitalize with unrelenting fires and AP bombardments. But those are the very volleys we were hoping to avoid and frustrate our enemies with further, and to do that, we focused on maneuverability. For maneuverability, the second skill was set to full speed ahead, giving us a 5% speed boost, and we've coupled that with a ship booster for an additional 3%. We switched the double rudder build off and opted out to go for the propulsion boost in module slot 3 on the Weimar, which reduced our overall rudder shift to 4.4 seconds and a top speed of 33.5 knots. For accuracy, Norman Scott makes his way back into the lineup, providing a 5% grouping reduction, and we compounded that with Hipper's 4th skill, Fixated, giving us 5% reductions in both shell grouping and dispersion, and the Vimas Module 1 set to Aiming Systems Mod 1 for the 7% dispersion reduction as well. We switched the legendary skill from By the Book over to Refill Station for the passive ability of a 7% reduction in our main gun reload time. And that summarizes the commander and the ship build, and it's time to mount up and get sinking. Let's go. So right off the hop, we pull a battleship. It's the King George. This is going to be a tough battle, and the plan with any battleship is just turn away, kite, stick and move, and fire lots of shots. We'll try and light them on fire as fast as we can. It's also going to be super important that we vary our speed and turn in and turn out so that we don't develop a pattern. And so far, so good. We've dodged the first volley. We're getting up to around 10 grand in damage here, and we just got to keep this up. A couple of fires here will really help out, and if we can just slide out of this round, and then we'll start frustrating this player even more, and we'll coax them into making even more mistakes. We're going to try an in-turn here and slam on the brakes. Ooh. We got to hope these miss us, or at least... Oh man, this is going to be bad. Well, we got out of that one pretty unscathed. We got pretty lucky there. And we got the fire to boot. Now we can really start laying the damage into them. He's got to be getting pretty close to the collision on torp range. We'll take a quick measurement in a second here. So I want to torp to the outside here because I'm pretty sure his guns are turned to the inside. And if the torps get spotted, he's going to turn and those rear guns are going to face away from us, leaving us only with the front two turrets to deal with. He doesn't see them yet, but he's already playing into our hands here. We just got to be careful we don't run into the islands. Oh, he finally got us for a jackpot. Just got citadeled. We're still okay though. We've done 50 grand in damage and we've only taken 10,000. 5-to-1 ratio. I'm pretty happy with that so far. This boat is a little bit more sluggish now that we've taken that extra rudder shift off. It does not turn like it used to. I'm going to switch to AP here. Try and get a little bit more damage out of this. Wow, you gotta hit him first, Skid. That was a good volley. He's burning. We're gonna try and hit him with the AP. Uh-oh. Wow, that wraps up our first game. We're off to a good start. I'm pretty excited. Well, we're up against a Vima, and this is going to be a little tougher than normal because, well, it's a Vima. But against any cruiser, the one thing I want to do is always be nose on or tail on to the broadside of the enemy. This gets a little tricky on this map with the 90 degree where you've got to come out and turn almost immediately. If you fail to make this corner, you're likely going to get citadeled because the other guy's packing AP. He's waiting for you to pop out. Oh, Skid, you missed your shot there. Come on, tighten it up. There we go. Skidadel. Oh, come on. Come on, Skid. Oh, rookie move. Right when your controller dies while you're recording. Attaboy. So far, we've only taken about 3 grand in damage, more like 2,500. We've done 24,000 output. We're 10-to-1. Pretty happy here. We're just going to launch these torps. More of a blocker in case he comes around hard charging. He likely won't, but you can see how much damage we've done to him already. We're just going to reposition. We're going to circle back to where we started, and hopefully he pops out and either eats a torp or we catch him broadside. One thing I've been super successful at is making any opponent come around the contour of an island and come out broadside for the AP. Positioning your ship so that you look like an easy target, but with your gun slung to one side where you can quickly whip back towards your enemy, is a tricky maneuver that closes up your exposure and opens up theirs. And as long as RNG shines down on you, you'll be one step closer to sending that ship back to port. And here is no exception. Game 2 in the books. It's only 2 wins in a row, but we're off to a great start. Let's see what Game 3's got in store for us. So no easy games for us out of the hop. North Carolina's up. This is going to be another tough one. This time I think I'm going to cut a little closer to the island. I want to make him think I'm going to beach. And look at that. It's the guy from the last match. He's changed ships. We could be in trouble here. He's going to be pissed. Well, same strategy as before. We'll loop away. We're going to cut this corner a little tighter. And we'll just do our best to get him on fire again and just start racking down those numbers. I do like having my guns out of sync, firing 1-2, 1-2. It keeps the enemy under a constant barrage. It helps to ratchet up that panic and make the player make a mistake. With the constant rounds causing damage on his ship, we're just trying to induce a little bit of panic to get the player off their game, and then we'll further frustrate him by dodging as many rounds as we can. Players feel a lot of pressure in ranked, so we're just going to do our best to increase that discomfort for any opponent that's trying to take that win out of my clutches. Oh, that one hurt. We're too close to the island. This is a mistake going this close to the island. Hopefully I can recover out of this. We're losing the damage gain here. The ratio is not in our favor. I think I'm going to start pulling back towards him a little bit here. We'll shorten the gap for my shot. Got to be super careful here. And that player's certainly well on their way to getting their vengeance from the last game. Nah, we're not letting that happen. There's nowhere to hide out here. I like using the islands, but I'm still pretty confident we can get out of this one. Sometimes it just calls for brute force and ignorance. We got lots of that. Deploy panic torps for the cause. Or are we going to get him with a torp? Panic torp for the win! Oh, torped a battleship with a cruiser. Hells yeah, vengeance thwarted. But man, whoo, that was tense. That was tense. I made some mistakes there, and we gotta not do that again. We just gotta work harder to quit giving players the opportunity to take the win away from us. But it is another win, and we're on a good roll. So this time we're up against New York, and we gotta break through this guy. I'm gonna swing a little bit wider to the right than normal and cut back in hard. But only because it's a York and I feel I can probably handle the first volley from it. Some torps to make him turn, make him nervous. Oh, he's giving us the broadside with a quick switch to AP and... Oh, come on, RNG. Good hits, but not Citadels. Oh, we're looking pretty good here. He's got to have torps coming at me. Yeah, there they are. So we just get around these. We'll ease up to the corner and we'll wait for him to come out. We'll put it in reverse once we get through these torps. Oh. Whoops. I'm pretty confident we'll be okay here. We've already stung them pretty hard, and just about every player that gets behind an island like that is bound to come out broadside, and that'll make up for that extra torp damage we gave away. Oh, as soon as I fire the torps, I want him back. His sonar is going to pick them up, and he won't come out broadside now. This is going to make this a little tougher. And he should start his torp run because he's way behind in damage. And boom. Port return button hit. Hooey! One more win and we got rank 5. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Here we are versus the Vima. We know it's going to be a tough ship. And that we haven't spotted him yet means he's a little trickier player than what we're used to seeing in ranked. Well, this could be a good fight. He's not coming straight down the pipe. Most players do. So when I've got the 180 approach, as opposed to the 90, I like to come in and not do one of two things. Either whip around and use the tail guns to kite with, or go straight on, hit the brakes, and just put her in reverse and let the enemy come to me. We'll dictate the flow of the battle like that. This guy's not going to come out easy. I expect that there's probably torps coming in on my left-hand side here, on my port side. It should be... Oh, wow. No torps. And our torpedoes are no good, but they did slow him down. It lets us reposition. There's a little trick I like to do. You see that island in front of me? I'm going to go slam right into it. Most players think that when you slam into an island, you're helpless. He'll come out and he'll either try to torp or try and get all the guns on me, and he's going to give me a great angle. That's not a great angle, but still decent damage. Good exchange so far. Yeah, I got to switch ammo here. It's a Vima. You got to be careful against these things. So here we go. Bounce off the beach. Gonna have to get that sonar going. I guarantee you he torped me. But like I was saying before, he's gonna come out broadside around the island. Always try and drag your opponent around the island. Here's some easy torps to dodge. Look at this. Sitting pretty. Oh, when you cross the blue line, you pay the price. Oh, I could have finished him right there. Oh, come on. Skid. Two more volleys than you should have needed. But it's a win and it's in the books. We're moving right along here, moving up to rank 5. And with that, we're going to wrap up our very first YouTube video. I truly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to check us out. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of World of Warships Console Ranked Season 24. Be sure to check back for part 2, where we carry on our climb battle by battle, all the way to rank 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe below the video here on YouTube. And of course, we also stream World of Warships Legends 3 times a week on both Twitch and YouTube. If you'd like to check us out on the live stream or on our Discord, links in the description below, we'd love to see you. Hopefully I'll see you all out on the water stacking Krakens, but until then, y'all be good to each other and stay out of trouble. And if you can't stay out of trouble, y'all make sure you don't get caught. Till next time, I'm Skidwax from Skidwax Studios.